One of the things that's in a lot of the news that we hear is something that always seems to come up, and I wanted to ask you about it, and that is our relationship with money. And I just wanted to get your thoughts on it, because it seems to be one that most people have a dysfunctional relationship, one that charges us in many different ways. Unlike our relationship with a car or with plastic or with Kool-Aid, there's always something in there, because it's so much a part of being human, how we kind of exchange value with each other. And these days, it's another thing, obviously, to panic about of a slew of things. And we don't have to go too deep into it, but you must get asked this a lot. And is this something that you talk about when people try to figure out how that creates a lot of my trauma?
Yeah, I mean, I've always had a great relationship with money. I don't think about it a lot. I don't over-focus on it, but I've always had a great relationship with it. Always had enough of it. I've never been in lack with it. I think as you said, being in a relationship with money is no different than being in a relationship with anything else, right? So I think we come, some people come with some pre-programmed things from their childhood, where how love and money are connected, or lack and money are connected, or money is the root of all evil, or money is from, whatever it is, that we have these programs that I think some people come with at an early age. But now if you fast forward to today, I think we're losing control over our resources, or how we can choose to use money or spend money. The lack of having money for a lot of people is associated with the lack of having things. But people have approached me, Brian, and have said, I got this great idea for a new business, but I don't have any money. And I always say the same thing to them. You don't need money. You need opportunity. Forget the money. Money is just one way to get there, matter to matter. Create the opportunity. And create the opportunity. There were plenty of people during the pandemic that lost their jobs and got super creative. They weren't victims to the circumstances in their life. They just thought of something new.
Hey, do you want to profit from crypto? Then join my DeFi Academy. The Crypto DeFi Academy will help you create generational wealth. But don't take my word for it. Listen to my students.
When I first got into crypto, I remember thinking to myself, I need to learn more. Brian Rose, learning crypto, learning DeFi, gotta do it.
I am so grateful that I jumped in and did this. I had to break through some limiting beliefs that I can do this, that I can afford this, that I can be in this.
It challenges the things that are deeply rooted within us.
Joining DeFi Academy has been one of the best decisions I have made on my blockchain journey.
This course was a life changer, a game changer, a huge eye-opener, coming from knowing practically nothing at the speed of the learning over 4 weeks was just fantastic.
The information you provided in this class was invaluable.
I feel far more confident in my next steps.
You took complex concepts and made them easier to understand.
What's different than so many other ones is it just doesn't tell you what to do. It actually makes you do it.
This is for people who are serious about becoming traders. This is the way it should be done.
I realized from this learning experience again that it is not about what you learn, but about who you learn it from.
The energy was insane. I've never experienced such incredible energy on a live call. Brian Rose, you are a legend, my friend.
It's the only thing in the market where you can get all information and learn everything what you need to know.
Everything is so clear and so well done, and I'm just forever grateful for this program.
It made me feel so much more confident about crypto than I did before.
I did not anticipate how passionate I was going to become about it.
It's also been like a big learning experience for me, not just in the crypto space, but just in overall balance of life.
What I've learned is, how to take ownership, of my life in a way that I really hadn't before.
Yeah, you can't put a price on that, really.
I would recommend it to anybody, top notch.
Excellence does not come cheap. So if you want excellence, you got to pay for it, but it's so worth it.
Pull the trigger. That's what this course is about.
You're not going to regret it, really. It's amazing.
Thank you, Brian and team.
So what are you waiting for? Crypto is happening now. Click the link below, submit your application, and let me mentor you on how to create generational wealth and build the decentralized financial infrastructure of the future.
And they wrestled with that idea a lot, and they came up with a way to do it. And I think ideas and the innovation of ideas, there's always plenty of ways to create abundance, to create what people need or come up with a solution. There are an infinite number of things that can be done. The lack of money for many people means the lack of having things, right? And I think we're losing control to some degree on how we get to invest our money, or what investments could do, or where to put money. I mean, it's become a really interesting scenario for a lot of people. But I do think that being innovative, being creative, finding ways to do things that appeal to people, and new inventions, new ideas, I think there's always a solution. So for me, I always face that opportunity with a greater level of mind, look for a new way to do things. I mean, we've had to stop doing events during the pandemic, and we just got super creative, and for me, it was fun. It was another way to keep the train moving. So if we react to the lack of money, then it seems like it's really hard to get. So for me personally, and I know there's a lot of degrees of this. Some people are single parents, and raising 3 kids, and they can only have a certain amount of time, a certain amount of energy. That's a different scenario than someone who's a CEO of a company that has a lot of responsibilities for a lot of people. That's a whole different scenario. There's a whole spectrum of it. I do think, though, that for most people, though, getting creative and finding solutions to things will always create abundance.